Ooh, welcome everyone to Madden Mayhem presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast and MyBookie.ag. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer dog?
Oh my goodness, Sean. I am so excited. Just hot off a 9-year-old birthday party. Social distance birthday party, of course.
Yes, I saw they're all outside in their corresponding grids, 6 feet apart. Very interesting. But we're not here to talk about 9-year-olds' birthday parties.
Oh, we're here to talk about gambling.
To talk about stacking some cash, betting on these Madden simulations. This is Madden Mayhem, part of the Sweet 1600. Third man in the booth, Colby Dant, aka the Dantabase. What's happening, Colby?
Well, Kramer, it's your daughter's birthday, correct?
This is correct.
Well, she happens to be. I mean, look, her birthday is shared with one Gardner Minshew, so Minshew mania is just hitting on all cylinders.
Let me go tell her to get inside right now.
We have a Minshew on the loose, and it should be a great game. The AFC South Championship, the Colts at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Updated rosters, of course, right now. Lock it in. The Colts -7. My Colts.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
on the Colts.
Oh, you're screwed.
I love that it's 7 because when I updated the title of the feed, it was 6.5. Beautiful.
Well, I also saw it get up to 7.5, so I'm fine at 7. Total at 48. I think this Frank-led offense, they're going to be cooking. Phillip Rivers, you got a great offensive line. The defense is stacked. I think they're gonna dominate. We could see, as much as a broadcaster, as a sim broadcaster, also a sim god, up 4 units, only on 2 games. How do I do that? Well, I entice Kramer with some double up opportunities and just clean house.
What's the updated total?
The updated total is 4 units. Okay. You're down 4 units, and we have a 1 unit bet right now. I have the Colts -7. You got the Jags +7. Colby.
Anyone have an opinion on the jersey before Colby gives his pick? I'm voting they wear dark colors.
You can't mess this up. This is like one of the better jerseys, and like it's impossible to.
Do
mess
we
this
go
up.
color rush? Oh,
nah.
Georgia Southern.
Stupid.
Looks like Georgia Southern.
Why are you showing me an away jersey?
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of good options.
Yeah, well, all of them are good though.
We'll just go with the classic, right?
Yeah.
This is it. All right.
What the hell was I talking about? No, look, you can't fade Minshew Mania on his birthday too. You know what I mean? Live dog money line play here.
Do you remember when Sean faded our gal San Diego State?
Oh, I do remember that.
D-Gen Madness.
How'd that work out for him?
Great. They I covered the spread again in the championship and won money. What are you talking about?
Well, they still won the championship. The point is that our gals came through just like Minshew Mania will.
And if you're looking to get down on that money line, Jags to win outright +225, and the Elite 8 slowly rounding out the Bears, and Mitch Vick shocked the world.
Do we go with the classic Jags helmet?
Ooh, that is.
Oh my God, that's filthy.
It is funny how like some jersey combos are so bad it makes you want to vomit.
I like this one.
That is a good uniform right there.
Swag on Swim saying Fournette good for at least 1 touchdown.
Do that all black.
No, we can't. It's got to be a light.
These fucking millennials.
All right, so we're gonna go with this one. Sean, are you good with this?
Wait, black on blue?
No, right here.
Yeah, you gotta go white. Yeah, that's that shitty Jaguar look.
Do we like
bunch
white,
of losers
white
have?
pants?
Looks like a CFL team.
No, I think white with the black pants that works.
All right.
And who does everyone have in the?
I'm doing this one: white pants and white jersey.
Okay, there you go. The blue shoes are odd on that.
We spend way too much time on this aspect of the game.
I don't really care what.
I almost think you should have went all gold.
Doesn't matter. They're gonna lose.
Listen, Minshew looks good in all white.
Oh, he'll look
even
good
if that is self-curated.
He'll look good in anything, no homo. But I mean, he'll look good in anything.
You were missing. I was trying to give you a hashtag no homo comment there, Colby. You weren't paying attention. Sean, does everyone have their nose beers?
Crack it open, ready to go. Let's get this game started. This is Madden Mayhem presented by the Sports Gambling Podcast.
My bookie Madden pointing out the game did warn us we are about to watch the CPU play the CPU, which is the funniest warning in this whole thing. Here we go.
I feel like you're baiting me for a CPU comment.
I am. I have the under tonight, Colby.
Diggity Dog already firing away in the chat room. The man who introduced the chat room to the concept of nose beers.
Anyone in a jock? Come on, dude. We're watching football once again. How else am I supposed to dress?
Kramer, what do you want to see here?
I was hoping to see
filthy
snow.
dome.
Can we get a little audio in our cans there, Kramer?
Why do they play in a dome? If Indiana University and Notre Dame can play outdoors,
great sign again. The Colts getting the kickoff.
Jags get the second half kickoff.
There we go.
Oh well, have you been paying attention? The team that gets the kickoff is on an incredibly hot run.
Well, clearly they've never ran into Minshew mania.
Rivers takes over on their own 26, back to pass, complete.
Wait, is the guy with the air raid siren?
Yeah, he's here, right?
And we got a first down already. Colts on the move.
That's Trey Burton, baby.
Trey Burton.
I got a comment. Thanks for the CFL reference. I live in Canada and I'm a big fan of the Saskatchewan.
Oh God, that's
Rough
a tough
Riders.
one. Saskatchewan.
I've been there too, and I can't even fucking pronounce it.
Canada's a great country. God bless Canada. God bless Madden Mayhem. We're on our own 36. Hands it off. And I said we there because I am back in the Colts. Marlon Mack picks up a couple, 2nd and 8. Real quick sidebar. I've watched some of these other sims, and I got to be honest. From one commentator to another, they're all shitty. They're no effort to do a play-by-play, no fun commentary, completely absent of any nose beers talk.
We're just pat ourselves on the back a little bit. Right?
Burton should have gotten blown
Someone's
up.
got to do it. Trey Burton with another catch there, 6-yard pickup, 3rd and 2.
I like this. We got him at a 3rd and short.
And to Sean's point, if I wanted to listen to you do a podcast while you watch someone play video games, I'll do that.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I agree. It's trash. I mean, but they have DFS. We don't have that yet.
We got to get that going. 3rd and 2.
Dang, they got a 3rd and short. That rarely happens, I feel like.
Colby's just really pissed about the Green Bay game. Marlon Mack up the middle, all the way to the 47. People were looking for some UFC picks. I'll chat a link into the MyBookie Madden Twitch page. Our writer Jeff Fox broke down the UFC, and of course, all our content sportsgamblingpodcast.com completely free. Another handoff to Mack off tackle.
Run defense gonna have to step up here.
Quentin Nelson just put someone on the ground. Rarely do I get excited watching a simulated offensive lineman, but
and
Quentin
Sean,
Nelson just.
I know you don't like soccer, but soccer is back, and you have to give them some respect over there in Germany for playing. Billy Bahate absolutely shredded today in the Bundesliga.
Kramer, you know I'm never going to respect the Germans. Fuck those Krauts. World War II is unforgivable. First down for the Indianapolis Colts.
I like their beers.
Yeah, they got some good sausage, and now I'm thinking about Krauts. So
all Sean can think about is tight ends and sausage here. Again, we are the sports gambling podcast.
Zach Pascal with a first down. Colts on the move at the 30 of the Jags. Rivers back to pass. Another completion. Just methodically picking apart this horrible Jags defense, and that's a completion to the tight end. Who is that tight end? Or no, is that a receiver?
Sean.
Michael Pittman Jr., the rookie. My apologies.
He does look big. I thought you knew better. I thought you came into these knowing all the tight ends, Sean.
I do. I do most of my scouting on the tight ends. 2nd and 2 for Phillip. Hands it off, and he is taken down.
There we go.
Naheem Hines with a 4-yard loss. 3rd and 7. Yannick Ngakoue with the tackle for loss, but don't expect to see him there. But technically, he is on their roster.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm not.
He's off to the side in the franchise holdout column that I didn't include. Colby,
3rd and 7. Rivers back to pass.
Get him
all day, and then
incomplete. There we go.
Massive stop for the Jags.
Pittman Jr. got his hands on it. You got to pull that one down, kid.
And would you say he's been the most impressive rookie of Madden Mayhem?
Well, perhaps Tua had that win.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean non-quarterback.
Oh,
that's interesting to see who else is.
You know who's played good is that corner from Utah for the Bears, Johnson.
43-yard kick is up and it's good. Colts score on the opening drive. Colts score first. That cashes in a 3-0 lead here for Indianapolis at home. I'm taking a look at the our podcast page here, and Hal Mummy in the air raid offense. Hell of a episode we just had. Hal Mummy talked about how he broke his leg on the sideline of the XFL game and still coached for another 2.5 hours. It's got to feel weird. I mean, you play through the pain. You're hashtag not soft, and then the league folds. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, look. I mean, well, he's from he's old school.
He is.
You know what I mean? We need more of him. He had references to Buddy Ryan and stuff. So, you know, check out the podcast. I'm saying a bunch of classic. Mike Leach, come on. Mike Leach doesn't go soft.
He was telling the story about him and Leach when they were working at that or coaching at that small Iowa college.
Iowa Wesleyan.
Yeah, that Leach had to write up his own sports stories to send in after the 20 juke move.
So he not only was their offensive line coach and offensive coordinator, he was also their sports information director,
writing up little game recaps to send in the Des Moines Register.
And the USA Today got it. He got one published in the USA Today.
1st and 10 on their own kickback. 25, and we're about to see the birthday boy himself, Gardner Minshew.
There we go. Can you feel it in the air?
What are we feeling?
Minshew mania?
Are we smelling something?
The magic. I don't want to smell what Minshew has. Play action.
That's what he's got, buddy.
He's filthy.
That's what he's got.
Completes it down the field.
D.D. Westbrook, right?
D.D. Westbrook with the catch there. 17-yard pickup, and the Jags on the move. Whisper me for picks. Please whisper me for picks. 1st and 10 on their own 42.
Liking the cleat action from the Jacksonville team.
Minshew back to pass again, nearly intercepted.
Wow.
That was close.
Receiver must have ran the wrong route. Could have been Minshew's fault.
That was Darius Leonard. 2nd-year stud, got a hand on it. Couldn't pull it down for the INT, but a little interesting. And we got our first child support bet. J-Bar 192
there
child support on Jags money line.
They were conservative last game. They're opening up and
2nd
letting
and
him
10.
throw the ball.
Checks it down to the running back.
And Sean, something to keep an eye on this game. Philip Rivers. He threw for an astonishing 389 yards in the first game.
A lot of that was in the first half, right?
A lot of it. He went for 300 in the first half. Patrick Mahomes has 826 yards in Madden Mayhem. That is the benchmark. Can Philip Rivers keep pace?
3rd and 8. Minshew back to pass, and the ball is fumbled. It's loose. It's on the ground.
Go,
he picks it up.
Okay, I like the heart.
Yeah, there you go. Strong heart.
I mean, I'd like for him to release the ball. We saw that one coming for a mile away. But hey, it's his birthday. Maybe he's had a few nose beers.
And Sean, I did a lot of updating of the numbers today. So not only do I have all the stats updated, stay tuned for a summary page of the players who have played multiple games.
4th and 13, Jags on the punt. That could be into the end zone for a touchback.
A couple trends I wanted to throw out there. Overs 14-6, dogs 14-6 ATS, and road teams 13-7 ATS.
And Minshew Mania 1-0 ATS.
Well, that's true. That's true.
14-6 for the dogs, huh?
Yeah.
Picking up where TJ Madness left off. Handed off to Mack.
He could fumble.
He can. He doesn't. Unlike Minshew, he doesn't fumble.
Well,
Minshew
got it back, ran for a couple yards. Showed his much like Hal Mummy stayed in the game, finished it.
He did,
even though
played through the pain.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brazen Gator fans. Sup, SGP D-Gen
Brazen
bitches. Rivers back to pass. Another completion.
Why is he that wide open?
Doyle.
Jesus, Jack Doyle sounds like that sounds like a crime novel. It's like Jack Doyle is, you know what I mean? Like it's a Tom Clancy.
No, Jack Doyle is the guy in the parody of the Tom Clancy porn.
Ooh, okay.
That's Jack Doyle.
Hi, I'm here to save the world. I see you're in quite a predicament.
That's good. I like that.
1st and 10 on the 32. Empty set. Rivers out of the gun. All day. Spin move.
That's not good.
No, but he completes it.
There we go.
Trey Burton can't hang on there.
Sean, what was the name of the guy in Kentucky Fried Movie? Part-time mechanic, full-time daredevil. If you've never seen it,
couldn't you just see it? It's like
I feel like his name is Kramer.
The White House has their top man Jack Doyle on it.
Yeah,
I just feel like that's just
one last job for Jack Doyle.
In the words,
holy shit!
In the words of the great Dave Chappelle, when he came to Blacksburg, Virginia.
Oh, I was at that. I was there.
As was I. We didn't know each other at the time, Sean. But he told, Colby. But he told a joke about how dudes are reckless and how even if they were hiding WMDs in the pussy, I'll take my chance.
That's actually Schobert. 3rd and 10. Play action.
Get there.
Completes it again.
The offensive line is the difference in this game. They're picking up every blitz.
Yeah, and the Colts offensive line is very good, so it's not surprising, and that's why you probably look to play the Colts over win total this year. I mean, they should give Phillip time. If he has time, I think he'll be all right.
Well, let me tell you, Jack Doyle doesn't normally have time on his side.
It's a race against time for Jack Doyle. 1st and 10. Phillip again. This time
he can fumble. Come on now.
First catch for T.Y. Hilton. It's only 3 yards, but good to see him involved early.
I'm saying shout out Eric Andre. We know Eric Andre. He was on your show, man. I was on that show, I think, or one of them where he was there, right?
Hung out with Eric Andre a number of times. Been to it.
Was that the Jameson party? That's what it was.
It probably was.
Yeah.
Eric Andre, I'm sure, was a guest of our house, Sean, at some point.
A lot of times. 2nd and 7. Rivers down the seam.
Oh my God.
You can't miss that throw. He's been dealing all game, and your one bad throw is when Burton's wide open. That should have been a touchdown.
Shout out to Lil Mike 96, who's about to win 35,000 in gambling.
Love it. Must be in that mybookie.ag casino. 3rd and 7.
Playing baccarat.
Why are we giving him that big of a cushion? Come on. Oh man.
Rivers, plenty of time again.
Get there. Yes.
Throws it out of bounds.
There we go.
Missed opportunities for the Colts.
This has been
a
strange game. The Colts have controlled the clock, dominated the ball. It appears like they're going to have 3 points at the end of the first quarter. And the under's looking very strong right now, Sean.
Yeah, first quarter under looking good. Game under looking good as well. What are some updated lines, Kramer?
Not much has changed. The Colts, it's crept over 7 to 7.5 plus 100, plus 225 for the Jags. That plus 7.5 is minus 140. So we're effectively at the same place.
And the Jags will take over on their own 20. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville.
Someone wants to baccarat explained. It's betting on a coin flip.
There you go. 1st and 10. Fournette. Oh no, that's Thompson.
Nice little juke.
Not much there.
I mean, look, I'm a degenerate gambler, and I will go on degenerate runs at tables with the best of them. I would say don't go near a baccarat table if you want to. If you want to just be onions and go big, play blackjack, play pie gow, play craps like a man.
Last time I was with you with craps, you were on a roll.
Again, anyone who's ever been in Vegas with me and played craps will tell you.
2nd and 7. Handoff, delayed handoff to Fournette. Picks up a few. Sheds a blocker. 3rd and 5.
Hashtag Dice God. Both craps and Dungeons and Dragons, according to our listeners, Colby.
Kramer knows how to throw that 12-sided die, baby.
Don't fuck with his dagger cloak.
I mean, again, ask anyone who's played craps with me. We'll win money.
Minshew, play action.
Go deep.
Has a lot of time.
Deep. Got all day. Throw that thing. Run it. Run it.
Moving in the pocket.
You can run it. He has. There we go.
Dede Westbrook wide open. And now the Colts into Indy territory at the 46. 1st down at Dede Westbrook.
DNA of a winner. All right.
Well, if NFL's happening and Vegas is open, are we going out for week 1, Sean?
Oh, hell yeah. You know it. I mean, I'm ready to go right now. I don't give a fuck. I got my SGP mask from the merch store. I'm ready to roll. So Madden 4 2020, we'll see you out there, buddy. Jet sweep handoff.
What is he doing? Dancing around
juke
like a
move there.
That's friggin' jackass.
We got to turn down the juke.
DJ Baby Chark, as the kids call him. And 2nd and 10. Oh, Kramer, I didn't know this. Brazen Gator fan said you're pretty good with a bow staff.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
UN Donatello.
You need to drop that video in the chat.
I know. I lost it. I got to find it again. Fournette.
It's too cute. You're getting too cute with this shit.
This does remind me of the Jags offense, though. Forcing the ball to Fournette.
I don't like
the run
delay.
game established.
There was a little bit of a delay there. It's like, come on, man.
3rd and 13 from the 49.
The slot. How's the slot?
Here we go. You can do this, buddy.
Turnover loaded. Minshew out of the shotgun, surveys the field. The birthday boy steps up.
Oh my God.
Got to run your route, dude.
I love Colby just not. This is what it must sound like when I talk about the Eagles, because he just can't accept any sort of criticism or blame of Minshew. Clearly overthrowing his guy.
As a guy that went to East Carolina and Washington State, and I've seen his father, definitely pedigree of a winner. I don't see that how he could ever be wrong in life.
The dude is pretty awesome.
Fucking punters, man.
His dad or him? Who do you think?
They're
his
both
dad's
great.
pretty amazing.
Dude, his dad looks like the gym teacher from South Park. I mean, that dude is definitely. He mixes creatine with androstenedione.
I mean, Gardner Minshew is 100% related to Pete Weber of Pro Bowling Hall of Fame, right?
How many
How
many women has he taken to Plowtown tonight?
1st and 10 on his own 20, on their own 20. Quick pass outside.
Why are we limiting it just to humans?
Yeah, can we set a line? How many women are going to Plowtown?
I mean, the
tonight?
damage he did to the great city of Pullman. I would say that there have been no less than 20. I'd say 24 fine CPU women in the city of Indianapolis who have fallen victim to the Minshew spray.
2nd and 9. Handoff, plenty of room. Oh my God, what are you doing? Just run straight, God damn it.
You got Ted Danson back there.
Marlon Mack with the 4-yard pickup.
Remember when Ted Danson blackfaced himself?
Oh man, if you want to have a fun, you think the blackface thing was bad, but if you actually read what the comedy he attempted to do, that is the blackface almost should be the second thing that people talk about.
How about the fact that he was the #1 paid actor on TV, getting $1 million an episode for Cheers, and he's dating Whoopi Goldberg?
The first quarter
he should be
under
kicked out.
Cashes, Sean, and I found the video and posted it to the chat.
Oh wow, awesome, great work, Kramer. 3rd and 5.
You know, hashtag bites bracket.
Rivers has plenty of
wide
time.
open. What the fuck?
Naheem Hines with the check down, plenty of room to run.
Why is he that open?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Sean. Fortunately for us, we used the hashtag bites bracket.
Oh, that was awesome.
But you're telling me though, if you become the highest paid actor of all time, or at the time, you're gonna date Whoopi Goldberg,
and that is again another crazy choice.
That's too many nose beers right there.
That's exotic, you know.
Yeah, that's Joe Exotic.
Interception.
Ball,
oh my God!
Almost to the end zone. T.Y. Hilton down to the 4.
You can't let T.Y. Hilton get over the top.
That was an awesome ball.
Just to recap, Sean has the Colts. Me and Colby aren't posers. We're back in Minshew.
Yeah, Minshew mania. Mike Leach. What do you think he would choose, Kramer?
Colby.
Can you go with this loser Sean over here?
Sean's on the bot. I'd like to thank the Lord for my 15 children.
Just pray for us, as we go through this stuff.
First and goal from the 4, 1-yard pickup for Naheem Hines.
Sources close to the situation telling the Sports Gambling Podcast in confidence that Philip Rivers has reached out to Earl Thomas
nice.
to provide guidance on how to actually impregnate a woman.
2nd and goal on the 3 going in. Rivers back to throw to the end zone. Touchdown.
You dropped that, right?
Step 1 to impregnating a woman is getting in bed with a woman.
And not your brother. Although who knows what Phillips into. And that's a touchdown to Trey Burton, the tight end, getting involved early and often. Colts extend the lead to 10-0.
Doesn't Philip Rivers strike you as the kind of guy that gets in the hot tub naked, no matter how old his kids are?
I'm still disturbed that he had to wait until he was married.
No, he didn't.
Who?
Rivers, you don't know that story?
No, he didn't.
I mean, he's certainly making up for lost time.
She stayed by his side. He was just like, yeah, not until we're married.
No, that's not how it worked. He was the quarterback at NC State.
I'm telling you, man. And I wonder why ECU is beating
maybe
them every year.
you know, those super religious people, they have their workarounds.
Let me
where
tell
it's
you,
like, it's not sex if it's in the body.
Let me tell you how this works.
Maybe he was soaking.
Girl asked me, how many women have you been with? I don't know, like 5. You just lie, Colby. Philip Rivers is like, yeah, no, totally, babe.
0.
I'm waiting for you.
I don't know. He's kind of religious, man. I think he was soaking.
No, he isn't. He was the starting quarterback.
He's no Minshew. All right, Minshew went through Greenville like a fucking tornado. All right.
Well, he classed up when he went to Pullman.
Yeah.
You know, Minshew's on record as
5,
saying
10, 15, 20, 25, and that's where the Jags will take over.
once you go Idaho, you don't go back when it comes to the bitches. I've heard he's sneaking over to Moscow on the regular, you know?
Papa Nudes throwing out the poop hole loophole for the religious chicks. Oh man!
Imagine that being a loophole.
Disgusting act.
That was the thesis of my college education.
great.
God works in mysterious ways. Trips up top. Minshew back to throw. Completes it again to Westbrook.
That's what I'm talking about.
This game might be over.
Keep it
Colby.
simple. He's 4 for 6, 54 yards.
6-yard pickup.
Don't do any of these gimmick runs, delays, bubble screens.
Kramer.
Doug
update-
Marrone is on the field.
Just let
right now.
Mr. Thick Dick take the ball down the field. All right.
13 and a
Updated
half
lines.
is the number. 4.5 to 1 is the money line. Jesus, 44 and a half is the total.
Minshew out of the shotgun again.
See?
Again complete to D.D.
It's a
Westbrook
fucking laser. All right.
for the first down out to near midfield to the 48-yard line. What do you guys want to see from the Jags here as you hope to cover this 7-point spread?
Just keep doing this. I mean,
Yeah.
they're down. It's now 12 and a half, Sean. They're down 2 scores, but they haven't really done anything on offense. Meanwhile, they've been dominated. So they just got to break one here. Get Fournette the ball.
Minshew back to throw.
Get the birthday boy the
checking
ball.
it
There you go.
down to the tight end, and that is Charles Jones. Oh no, Eifert, Tyler Eifert. Misprint on the roster. Tyler Eifert, 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1 for the Jags. Indy did start with the ball, so Jags will get it to start the second half. 2nd and 1. Minshew under center, hands it off to Fournette.
Oh, come on. Break
Gets the
that
first
tackle.
down and then some, down to the 34. And
Remember when Fournette ran the ball against Louisville and just absolutely fucking destroyed that defensive back?
No.
At LSU?
Oh yes, I remember.
Oh
that.
man, that was beautiful.
Where I'm noticing that the crowd's a little light tonight, Sean. Is it a Saturday night thing?
not sure.
Maybe just not enough nose beers haven't shown up yet.
1st and 10. Play action by
deep.
Minshew.
Go deep.
Touchdown loading.
Plenty of time.
Touchdown loading. Oh, no, you
To the
pussy.
end zone. Can't hang
You
on.
gotta help the birthday boy out here.
That's the second time Chark has
He
Chark.
sucks.
And
Bring in
normally-
Chenault.
Normally they've had a good connection, but
he's letting him down. 10 and a half is now the number, Sean. 350 on the money line. 44 and a half seems awfully low.
2nd and 10 on the 34 going in
I might advise a buy.
on the over.
There we
Bullet
go.
pass.
There we go.
By Minshew to
Fuck this.
Eifert for the first down.
I'm not getting enough juice on this one unit with
Saying.
you.
Tell the clients to stay with Minshew Mania, buddy.
I might wait to see how the first half ends, but it does feel like we're getting a massive bargain on 44 and a half.
Both teams are moving the ball up and down the field. 1st and 10 from the 23. Minshew spin move.
Shit.
Never a good sign. Throws off.
Oh, we got him.
Throws off his back foot, but that's a completion. That'll be 1st and goal.
He's used to a huge pass rush. He was quarterback while Scotty Montgomery was head coach of ECU, and they were dog shit.
Chris Connolly with the catch, making it 1st and goal for the Jags. Double tight end set.
Sean, the 44 and a half is minus 155. The money line now 6 to 1 for the Jags.
Oh, okay.
Get there. Get there.
Ooh. Feels like a good time to buy some of that Jags money line.
It's back to 3 to 1. There's some serious action being bet. This line is hopping around like a goddamn rabbit. Yeah, I can't lay minus 155 on that over. I'm going to have to wait. Clients, we're going to have to wait for some more action.
2nd to go on the 1 going in.
Hit somebody right here. Damn it.
Play action.
Why?
To the end zone.
To the
Ooh.
offensive lineman.
Tackle eligible.
Jesus.
I feel like they did this last time.
They get
to
too
us.
cute. Just run the ball.
Someone correct me, but this was the Jags that was chucking it to the left tackle, right?
No. I think it was the Seahawks, right?
Hillary for Prez 6'9", 420, saying I smoke 420% more than any of you.
Ooh, I don't know if we're including edibles. Kramer's going to give you a run for your money.
I mean, listen.
Minshew back to pass on
Why
third
are they
and goal, and he
throwing so
takes
much?
the sack.
I hate this game. Why
And we
from
got
the
a man-
1 yard line are you throwing every fucking time?
We got a man doing a jig.
You filthy offensive coordinating.
Is Diggity Dogs #1 on the bracket, Kramer? Can we get confirmation of that?
I mean, I can look in a second. I'm currently working.
Oh,
Sean.
he is. He is
Which
in the
bracket?
sweet 1600 leaderboard. Diggity Dog.
Nice.
It's a pretty congested. There's a lot of people with 40 points, but Diggity Dogs is #1 with 40 points.
I mean, that means you picked the Bears, right?
There you go.
All right, Sean. Just because I saw some people were starting to get into some dick stuff, I've opened up the drone strike console, and I am prepared to execute.
I don't know. I think we might give him a pass because I think that type of dialogue goes hand in hand with Minshew Mania.
But let me know if the drone strike needs to be equipped.
7-point lead for the Colts.
I can't believe they didn't get a touchdown there.
By the defense there.
And the number 10.5 for the Jags, still 3-1. 43.5 is now the number, -115.
Kind of crazy though. I think to get a 3-1.
All right, I'm advising a 1 unit buy on over 43.5. Over 43.5.
Okay, Kramer. 7:28 left to go in the second. Colts will take over on their own 25. Phillip Rivers dealing.
We've seen this story before. We've seen a low scoring first quarter, check. The first half of the second quarter, low scoring, check.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. Again, we've only seen one game under 20 points in the first half. Sorry, 2 games at 16 apiece. I don't think we're going to see that. We're going to be north of 20.
Turnover
Ends
loading.
it off. Nyheim Hines.
Turnover loading. Come on.
Nyheim Hines with the 5-yard pickup.
What are you guys drinking tonight out there in the world?
Oh, we didn't do a cheers.
Yeah.
Let's get a little cheers. John Jameson.
To Minshew Mania.
Kramer, do we got this AC going on? It's getting a little warm here.
For fuck's sake, you're like a gorilla.
Our gorilla's known for being hot. 2nd and 5. Phillip back to throw. Completes it to Doyle.
Nothing.
Not much there.
Don't lie, Sean. You're in the middle of a cycle. Sean's casually ignoring me as I challenge his PED use.
It was just another catch for Jack Doyle.
Now it's time for the ultimate catch. Osama bin Laden. 3rd and 4. Rivers out of the shotgun on their own 31. What was that throw? But it's
come on, that completed.
Looked like it
He
slipped
ran
out of
into his
hand.
player, I think. Right? Was that his running back he ran into?
Well, Rivers does have a weird throwing motion to begin with, and it looked like the running back ran into him, but delivers a dart to T.Y. Hilton for a first down out to the 45.
Number is holding pat. I would love to see a stop here. Jacksonville, it feels like they're going to continue to lose ground.
1st and 10 from the 45. Oh, he had Pittman Jr. open, but overthrew him by a wide margin.
It's like when there was a pandemic called Minshew Mania taking over the planet. Only one man could stop Minshew Mania. Jack Doyle.
Jack Doyle.
is stars in excessive explosive force.
2nd and 10.
Extreme forcefulness.
Jesus Christ. Marlon
You
Mack,
guys are
nothing
missing
there.
the beat. This is all about the made-for-TV movie. Jack Doyle, as played by Gardner. Oh no, I'm sorry. Presenting Gardner Minshew as
Jack Doyle.
Jack Doyle.
Jack, I need you to come rescue me. I'm backpacking in Europe and I got lost. 3rd and 11. Rivers back to throw. Sidearms it to complete down the field to Michael Pittman Jr., the rookie.
When Andrew Luck gets kidnapped in Istanbul, there's only one man that can get him out.
They said they're holding me hostage until I tell them why I quit football.
Tom Coughlin is Osama bin Laden.
Rivers just.
What do you mean you don't want to play football?
First and 10. Colts on the move at the Jags 35.
Turnover loading.
No way. T.Y. Hilton with the
Jesus.
catch
Phillip
for
Rivers.
another first down.
They make him way too good. He's like a fucking 50-year-old man. He's a senior citizen.
Phillip Rivers is money.
He's a piece of shit. All right, went to NC State.
Remember,
they've
Colby.
really got his like shot put throwing motion down. It's impressive.
Colby, remember what Joe said: less is more.
Double tight end set.
Are you referring to NC State?
Handoff again, and that is Marlon Mack picks up a couple. Call it 2nd and 5. Are you worried about your Jags +7 bet?
You know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a glass cage surrounded by women who aren't clothed at all, and I just want to smash something.
I'm concerned of the play calling at the 1 yard line because it should be 10-7 right now. Yeah,
Ooh,
come on.
Dangerous throw to the outside, incomplete.
Sean, I think someone's saying you sound like you have a mouthful of dicks when you talk.
Well, I was doing my Andrew Luck impersonation. So if you're gonna say that
Nailed
about
it.
Andrew Luck, hey, whatever happens when you're backpacking in Europe stays while you're backpacking in Europe. That's what the architect Andrew Luck always says.
Lots
5.
Lots of protein in a bag of dicks.
Checks it down again. This time can't get the first down. Great open field tackle. That'll bring the field goal unit out.
There is part
Jags
of,
got lucky there, man, because it was pretty wide open. Great tackle.
I'm sensing 13-10 halftime.
there is something fortunate about only being down just 10 points, Sean. Feels like we should be down more.
Yeah, and Mania doesn't really kick up until the second half. Fake.
Jacoby Brissett.
Beautiful. Could you smell a tie game at halftime there, Kramer?
That was Trash City.
Yeah.
What a racist CPU call just because he's black. You assume he's a running quarterback. How dare you, Frank Reich?
If you're gonna, do a fake with Jacoby Brissett, let him throw the ball. What the hell? The guy's not a runner.
And
clearly.
how about a guy who's getting screwed? I feel like he played pretty fucking well last year.
Yeah, he was kind of hurt too.
Air it out.
Minshew plenty of times. Spin move, tucks and runs. He's taken down inbounds.
Why do they make him so shitty running? He's actually not a bad runner.
He picked up 2 yards, Colby.
I know, but he should be better. He should be
He's
like
gonna
Barry
take
Sanders.
it to the 2-minute warning.
Right?
You're like these parents watching their kids on the soccer field that I coach. No, your kid shouldn't be playing attacker. They can barely kick the ball.
Well, coach is a strong word.
Championship coach. I mean, I don't know if anyone else on the table has a championship playing and a championship coaching, but I do.
I coach my NCAA 2014
Minshew completes to DD Westbrook. Westbrook seems, Minshew's had 9 completions. 5 of them are to DD Westbrook.
Couple drops too.
Yeah, he really seems to be the go-to.
Oh wait, have you been a member of a Sweet 16 team before? Because rugby 2001.
Well, don't ever call it a Sweet
You're
16 because basketball is the real Sweet 16.
Cal Berkeley took
Right.
us to the cleaners like 73-8.
See, you let a bunch of
10.
hippies whoop your ass.
Rivers, or sorry, Minshew
go.
deep down the
Oh, come
center.
on, set a block there, 17.
Eifert all the way down to the 30.
This is a big one though.
Nice catch and run for the Jags.
Was Eifert a part of the first game? I got to pull up the stat sheet. I don't feel like he was this
No,
involved.
I don't remember him doing much. 1st and 10, Jags driving at the Colts 30. This could be huge.
2 for 25 in the first game.
Yeah, he's already got that beat by a wide margin, and that is DJ Chark. Or no, apologies. That's actually Chris
18.
Connolly.
And by the way, it was Chark with the drop, so it wasn't Westbrook.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the first game, it was Chark with 5 for 66, who was the leading receiver for the Jags. So we're seeing a different game plan. Perhaps the Colts trying to take Chark out of the game, spreading it around. Minshew is familiar with how to do that.
Big swing here coming. The Colts missed the fake field goal, and now Jags almost in the red zone. Minshew completes it again to Eifert.
Minshew's known about swinging big. You know what I mean?
Indeed. First down, all the way down to the 15.
All right, fuck, marry, kill, Colby. Gardner Minshew, John Elway,
Ric Flair.
Who should the last one be, Sean?
I don't like John Elway. That's what you don't know.
Oh,
John Elway.
I disagree. You quoted a Dan Patrick tweet from 2017.
Yeah.
About how he.
Well, someone tagged me in that.
I was gonna say, how did you find this tweet from 2017 where Dan Patrick said Elway was the greatest quarterback
Gardner
of all time?
Minshew, John Elway, Sam Darnold. Fuck, Mary kill.
Oh man, the kill is for sure Sam Darnold.
He hates Sam Darnold.
Okay.
He hates the Jets. He's not really a fan.
I love the Jets, but they've taught me to hate them at the same time.
So you fuck Minshew and marry Elway?
I don't know. His horse.
Second and 9, Minshew
He's got money
to the end zone.
Oh, son of a bitch! You jinxed me, dude.
Nearly intercepted, and it is.
Fuck.
Can we challenge that? I think I hit the turf.
This is the first time we've seen a tipped pass interception.
Yeah.
Normally the tips, they get their hands on them. They never actually catch them.
Come on, dude.
And this is great news for. This has been a great sequence for underbetters.
Horrible news for my over.
I'm still okay. 10-3 at the half.
Yeah, Kramer, tough break here for your over. 2 red zone drives, 0 combined points.
Yeah, welcome to UAB. In what situation does Darnold not get killed?
2nd and 8, and they're just going to let it go to halftime. Marlon Mack.
Let me ask you this: Sam Bradford, Sam Darnold, and and
pause it, Kramer,
and Dak Prescott, FML or
well, you have to kill Dak Prescott. Yeah. I think you marry Sam Bradford because he's got all that money.
He's gonna be dead soon. You're gonna take all that money, right?
He's gonna be on the sideline.
I mean, listen, if there's going to be a takeaway from Tiger King and I'm marrying Sam Bradford, it's that you're getting buried in the backyard with the tiger pit.
Seems like an easy kill too. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've gotten into wanting tigers as pets. Sam, is that cool? Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. And then we get a couple tigers, then we feed Sam to the tigers, allegedly. Look at this. Gardner Minshew. You wouldn't believe it, Sean, but he's almost going to match his game 1 total of 180 yards in the first half.
He's had a great game with the exception of that interception in the end zone. And that was a huge turnover. Of course, the Jaguars will be starting with the ball second half. I'd like to
5:52, Sean. 5:52 is the second half.
All right. You always have to add a couple extra minutes, Kramer. What are we thinking for the second half? I love what Indy's doing. They just, I mean, with the exception of that fake field goal and then that miss to Trey Burton, who was wide open, they're moving the ball well. I think they're really going to light up the scoreboard. What's the updated spread and lines, Kramer?
Well, and what I was going to say is we got to look at the yardage because it does feel like there's some regression due. We're right back to where we started. If this number is correct. Okay, now it's back down. Plus 350 on the money line. Minus 700 for the Colts is the live line. As soon as we have second half numbers, Sean, I will let you know. Just showing off a little of the stats right now.
I do like a second half over bet because both teams were moving the ball. Both teams did come up empty in the red zone there, and you think some of that's gonna kind of come back to the middle. The Colts really have trouble guarding Eifert and D.D. Westbrook, and on the other side, the Jags really can't slow down this Colts team. They should have more than 10 points. They don't, but I think that changes in the second half. I think we get a bit of a shootout.
If there's one thing I've learned about Minshew Mania is it creeps up on you. All right,
yeah,
it creeps up on you. Rallies late, you know, like cue the Rocky music, all right? Because Minshew Mania. Let me tell you something. First half, he's always good, but second half. He ups it. He does like about 10 nose beers at halftime. He gets out there. He starts dominating. His dad starts rooting. Bring him down off the sidelines. Get him there.
Can I tell you a secret, Sean?
Yes.
I have the Colts winning the bracket in the Sweet 1600.
Wow, Kramer, you must be torn here. So you're hoping the Colts move on. I guess you're looking. You're in a decent situation.
Cover. We are. I mean, Sean, look, we've seen the lowest scoring game in Madden Mayhem. 13 points in the first half. We've not seen a score that low. 2 times we've seen 16. Sean, all of these games have been in the Sweet 16. So could it be the matchups are getting tougher, the point totals are going lower, or are we just seeing an anomaly? And like you said, you might like that second half total because
love that second half over.
And it looks like we have numbers populating over at mybookie.ag. Of course, promo code SGP. The Colts are minus 3.5. minus 175 on the money line. Jags plus 120. 24 is the total. 10 is the total for the Jags. 14 for the Colts. Anything you're hopping on there? Over 24.
Yeah, I love the over 24.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think, and it's just that simple. You're getting an adjusted game line of 37. That's super low for even for these sims. I love that second half over, and I feel good with the Colts. I even feel good with the Colts second half bet.
You want to dangle another unit in front of me?
All right. So what would, if we did engage in another unit bet, a double up opportunity?
You would be laying 10.5.
10.5. All right, Kramer. Do I give you a chance to get back into this thing?
Why not?
All right. So now we're doubling up. 2 units, one at 7 and one at 10.5. Are you worried, Kramer?
You're on a heater so far. No,
I am. I'm red hot.
What am I worried about? There's been nothing to gamble on, and since that time, I've been paid a bunch. I've gotten some bonuses. I have cash just dripping out of my account right now. I can't buy anything.
You're like you're like the Sam Bradford at Hulu.
The delivery, the delivery service doesn't even. They cap me out at $500.
Kramer, let's take a look at the lines in the late game because this is a double header. Oh, and one quick question: if the Colts win and they move on, who are they scheduled to play right now?
Well,
well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No,
Elite Eight or the Jags. If the Jags move on.
I was going to bring this up because it's important to talk about. Who will the AFC South champ play in the Elite Eight? Well, that would be Friday night, 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. They would be taking on the winner of the Bengals versus the Browns.
And again,
Minshew's going to the Super Bowl. It's that simple.
We threw this out on our picks podcast, Kramer, earlier in the week, where we talked about future bets that we liked in Madden Mayhem, and I think we both were kind of high on the Colts because their run was kind of reasonable, especially at plus 1,000. So they win this game.
And I think we originally advised the Colts at like plus 2,500.
Yes, they were one of the dark horses that we threw out there, the long shots, the big dogs. And I think there's plenty of opportunity to get in on this Colts team if they end up winning this game for futures. But we'll see because they're going to play the winner of the Browns Bengals. That's going to be a favorable matchup for this Colts team. I think this Colts team could be on to some, but we have a whole other second half. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because really, it's a one score game, even though the Colts have looked much better.
And what I see one team converting 62% of their third down opportunities and one team converting 25%. If those numbers regress and they both end up closer to 50%, I expect the Jags to make a comeback. Sean,
yes.
We of course have games tomorrow. We talked about the Cincinnati Cleveland game. That's the 10 o'clock game on the East Coast, 7 o'clock on the West Coast. Tomorrow, Sunday, Browns are minus 6.5.
Battle of Ohio.
Minus 350. Bengals plus 225. 50.5 is the total. And then we have the early game, 5 p.m. Unfortunately for us, Sean, we were both heartbroken because the Redskins are taking on the Cowboys. Cowboys minus 10.5, minus 900 on the money line.
Go home and get your fucking shine box.
Redskins plus 450, 48.5 is the total. I have a feeling like you want to have some fun tomorrow. Parlay the money lines of the dogs. That's going to pay nicely.
I like that.
And then of course we have next week. We already have 2 of our Elite 8 matchups set. Bills will be heading to Kansas City, of course, due to point differential at 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast next Thursday, the 21st, and the nightcap 10 p.m. on the East, 7 p.m. on the West. Bears heading to New Orleans to take on the Saints. It's an
interesting matchup, and we saw that game that Khalil Mack had. Look out, because
that's a game-changing type of performance.
Get a couple turnovers, and Mitch Vick, he was really going off running the ball.
He's playing at the highest level, I think, of any quarterback. Really,
what he's saying is, okay, you're going to bring in a guy with a giant dong to try to humble me in the locker room. Fuck you! I'm winning a chip.
Putting the team on his back, showing Chicago that they made the right choice by drafting him over Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson because he is able to run the ball in Madden Mayhem. He is coming home with the championship. Mitch Vick is tough to go against, honestly.
Yeah, I mean that performance yesterday was jaw dropping. I'm still in awe of that. So the Bears are definitely a team that I think is playing some of the best ball in this whole tournament.
Yeah, and to go into Green Bay and win, and I think I had Green Bay winning my Sweet 1600 because I just didn't I couldn't see Chicago going in there and winning outright like they did. It was super impressive. But yeah, a lot of it was just Mitch Vick running the ball down their throats, and then Khalil Mack the pick six. That's all you need. If Khalil Mack can get a couple turnovers, Mitch Vick can just go off running the ball. They're a tough team to stop. Tariq Cohen sucking up some yards on some delayed draws and a little getting involved in the passing game.
Their defense has been really key. I know Mack forced a big fumble in the Minnesota game, and then Fuller had a pick six in that game. And then
both games the Chicago Bears defense has scored. So
yeah, definitely great performance so far by the Bears, and that's a classic matchup. Believe it or not, they've met like 3 or 4 times in the playoffs since like '89. Yeah, so I'm excited for that one. Cowboys Redskins. I mean, look, I know it's not Eagles Giants, which you guys wanted, but it's still a great rivalry. Cowboys versus Indians, and that's
what more could you want?
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully the Redskins show up. I'm going to be all over the Redskins there.
Of course.
And
you got it right.
I think there's a scenario where they pull it off. I don't think the Cowboys were that dominant. I mean, they were down the majority of the game to the Giants.
They kind of pulled that. They were kind of like the Browns. I feel like the Browns pulled that out of their ass against the Steelers. Cowboys kind of did the same thing against the Giants.
I know I'm not on mic, but it was overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, my Giants should be playing the Redskins. God damn it, I got hosed. All right.
Let's do it, Kramer. Let's get the second half going.
Does everyone have their nose beers, bets, and drinks?
We good out there in the world?
I put a drink on the ground. That's how sauced I am. Telling you, it's those birthday party kamikaze shots at the 9-year-old birthday party. You know,
getting a little wasted.
Are we ready?
We are ready. Let's do it.
Wait, hold on. To the guy who was complaining yesterday, have you gotten your first half bet cashed? I want to wait for him to say he's gotten it.
Is he in
Kramer?
Here?
We're sitting here for a long time.
No, he's very important. He's very important. We better. All the customers are important. Sorry, clients.
You know what you should do while you're sitting there watching.
All right, he loses. Okay. Well, let's go.
There we go.
Let's frickin' go. Colts kicking off.
The Skins played Dallas because Dallas got lucky against my Giants.
Out of the end zone, 10, 15, 20. Spin move. Taken down at the, what do you call it there?
26,
25.
Maybe? Yeah, 25, yeah.
Chark Jr. with the little run back.
This is a big possession right here, Sean. They're very fortunate to only be down 7 points.
They really are. Indy blew it with the botched fake field goal, and then Jags turned it over in the end zone. Ill-advised throw by Gardner Minshew. The birthday boy. 1st and 10. He dropped it and then he caught it.
Jesus.
That was awesome.
He did a few nose beers at the halftime.
Connolly with a little double catch there. 1st down. Jags on the move.
Well, you know how quarterbacks will meet up with their receivers and throw. I heard Minshew got the receivers together to take down some nose beers in preparation for Madden Mayhem.
Ride the white Jaguar.
1st and 10. Eifert in motion.
There we go.
That Fournette? Yeah, that is Fournette. Decent pickup there. 6 yards.
I feel like they got to get him involved, Sean.
Yeah, he's ran the ball pretty well. They haven't had trouble moving the ball. It's just getting those touchdowns. Really is the story for Jacksonville.
They had the turnover, had a couple drops,
and if you recall, he did have 131 yards on 19 carries in the first game, but 74, of course, all on that one touchdown run.
Empty set complete to Eifert.
Get him the ball.
Another Jacksonville 1st down right there at midfield at the 50.
Good to see his back holding up. I mean, he was always he's a Notre Dame tight end, classic Notre Dame tight end. Yeah. Just can't stay on the field.
Another empty set for Jacksonville right at the 50.
He's no Joe Theismann.
Minshew back to throw. Almost intercepted. Wow.
These
Ill-advised
receivers
throw.
got to run the right routes. I mean,
we got a soccer mom over here.
Isaiah Rodgers hit him right in his hands. Second and 10 for the Jags. Right at midfield. Minshew back to throw. Deep down the sideline.
Nice
at the seam. And Eifert gets the grab, but he pays for it.
The
down
tight
to
end.
the 30, another first down.
The tight end is certainly a critical position in Madden Mayhem.
Malik.
A lot of tight ends going off. Sean, but really quick, bringing it back. The running back. Sean, did you know only 2 teams or 2 running backs who have gone over 100 yards have lost their games?
Great trivia. Minshew play action to complete to D.D. Westbrook down to the 10.
Wow.
Look out. Here come the Jags. First and goal. Or no. First and 10 at the 11. Finish your stat there, Kramer.
Well, that was the stat. Simply going over 100 yards puts you in position to win the game.
Who are the 2 running backs that had over 100 and lost the game?
Cam Akers of the Rams, of course, and Austin Eckler.
oh my God.
First and 10 completes it.
Made the wrong read. Had the tight end, had Eifert on the top of the screen. Just
Yeah,
open.
and Eifert's been his guy. Chark Jr. though did pick up 7. Second and 3 at the Colts 4.
I get nervous when we get this close because that means we're going to pass. Just run it up the middle. You got this gigantic running back.
This is Leonard Fournette time.
I think Columbia has some of the finest nose beer breweries.
Artisan.
The tight end. There we. Oh my God.
Oh, he's wide open, but he loses
8
yards.
Jesus.
Had him, but a horrible throw there by Minshew. Got to hit him in stride.
Threw
Third
it late
and 7.
too, man. You got to do that shit right from the start.
You get Tom Coughlin out of the building and you forget about the run inside the 10-yard line. Honestly, I would have preferred 3 straight Leonard Fournette runs, but now we are where we are.
I'd rather have a 3rd and 7 than a 3rd and 1 though.
Give me
37
Eifert.
at the 8 going in. Completes it.
Get in there.
Touchdown.
Oh man.
For
Wow.
the Jacksonville Jaguars. And
Gonna need me some more Jameson.
Conley with the catch.
Good start.
Wide
for the
open.
Good start for the second half over.
Yes, indeed. If you had the over 24, that's a great start. You had the Jags money line. That's looking good. Everyone's happy except Colts backers and underbackers. Extra point is up and it's good. All tied here at 10.
The mania has hit Indianapolis.
And just to recap, Sean,
Duval.
I have +7, +10.5. I have over 43.5 for the game, and I have over 24 for the second half. My clients are going to be absolute golden after this one. Why are we not seeing a proper emoji storm? A couple guys trying to get it started. Let's go. One guy trying to get it started. Give me some love. Let's see those nose beers flowing.
All tied up at 10 here, and this is
You're a little nervous over there, aren't you?
I am. That was a great drive by the Jags, and the Colts defense just inconsistent. They've had some moments, and really you got to catch that interception.
Yeah.
Hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, definitely.
Could have been a big swing. They've dropped a couple interceptions. They've gotten one at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Not much more than that.
I still can't believe we saw a kickoff return to win the game.
Oh, that was insane.
We've never seen one even get to the 40.
I had been talking shit about it for weeks, and then boom, with 3 seconds left or 5, whatever it was, 8 seconds left.
First and 10 on their own 25. We'll all remember where we were when we saw the Bengals return a kick with 8 seconds left to win the game. Rivers empty set, plenty of time. Completes it to Trey Burton. Picks up 6.
The CPU Colts are very good at not juking. Like they have one of the lowest juke teams out there, and I think it helps them. They don't lose those. They get extra 2 yards here, 3 yards there.
I don't like it one bit.
Sean, the Colts come into this game with a +7 point differential. The Jags +14.
Ooh. Handoff. Plenty of room for Nyheim Hines.
He can fumble.
The Jags are hilariously positioned very nicely for a home field game if they can win here.
That's true. The point differential.
In the hot tub? Oh, I can't wait, man.
2nd and 4 is converted by Nyheim Hines. 1st and 10 on the Colts 39. Empty set again. When they go empty set, there's always one guy open.
Turnover loading.
And that guy is Trey Burton once again. The Jags can't match up with this. Why do they just not keep doing it? If you want to check out the brackets, just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Madden.
While you're over there, check out our Hal Mummy interview.
Awesome interview. Hal Mummy's the man.
Former Kentucky football head coach.
2nd and 3. Phillip under center. Play action. Completes it again to Burton. There's
Holding.
a flag down.
Bring that back.
And that is holding on Quentin Nelson, the stud guard. And that'll wipe off the first down. 2nd and 13. Trey Burton should be in jail for robbing the Bears, according to Diggity Dog 2233. No, Trey Burton should never go to jail. He was involved in the Philly special. Are you kidding me? 2nd and 13. Phillip back to throw. Completes it over to the middle to Michael Pittman Jr.
He went behind the line though, right? Third and inches.
Almost juked himself out of a first down, but they're aware of forward progress in Madden. Pittman Jr. has had a couple catches. Schobert with the tackle. That guy had a huge game in the first round. Oh, we got guys telling people to leave an iTunes review. I love it. Empty set. Rivers back to throw. Completes it to Nyheim Hines, who breaks the tackle. Not much more after that.
I could live with. He got 5, man. I thought he got 2 or 3. All right.
Phillip's been dealing, but I mean, one of his 5 incompletions, he's like 20 of 26 or 20 of 25, was for a touchdown.
Sorry, I'm having fun over here watching Kramer basically do a jigsaw
I got logged
puzzle.
out of the chat and it's making me do this fucking captcha shit. Fucking trying to watch a goddamn football game.
2nd and 5, handoff to Marlon Mack.
Beautiful 3rd and inches.
Close to a first down.
We got it right where we want them.
3rd and 1. Kobe, I think you're implying all the 3rd and inches on the game itself. Instead, you should. It felt like a Packers thing to me. As a guy who was back in the Bears, felt like the Packers didn't know what they were doing on 3rd and 1.
Oh.
The Colts, they got this.
We'll see what happens right here, buddy. All right.
Empty set for Phillip Rivers.
Oh my
Completes
God.
it again to Trey Burton, down to the 27.
I mean, in fairness, I do need points for my over, so I'm good with this.
Can we just man up? Why these fucking zones? Diggity Dog says, you see that?
Please
Okay.
let me get this.
Yeah.
Submit your resume to podcast@sportsgamblingpodcast.com.
Pitch out to the left. Wait, he wants to announce it with Colby and Ryan. What am I going to do?
What's going on? What,
am I just going to get replaced by Diggity Dog? I guess I could.
That's a guy who hates the Eagles.
And remember, air raid certified applicants go to the top of the list. And
Exactly.
lastly, as we just disclosed last night, there is potentially tuition reimbursement.
Just for the air raid certification program, not for real colleges. 2nd and 9, handoff, plenty of room for Nyheim Hines,
he danced.
who jukes and
Yes. Okay.
kind of worked out for him there.
Here we go.
Okay, Diggity Dog's not going to replace me. Well, he can't. I'm going to announce with you guys, us 3. Is he so high he doesn't realize there's 3 announcers?
I think a lot of people think there's 2.
Wow, we have an incredibly wasted audience. Love it.
Nose beers.
3rd and inches for the Colts once again.
Mount
and
up.
they throw. T.Y. Hilton
Damn
gets
it,
a grab.
man.
2 feet in bounds.
This fucking zone. Can you man up? It's 1 yard. 1 yard. Shorter field. Man up.
Little Mike 96 wants to apply as the coffee bitch. We could definitely have an application. Definitely have a slot there for you.
We do need some
That is
bitches.
a disgusting act.
Diversify a little bit.
Sorry, I meant to hit. When I said slot, I of course meant to hit this.
Slot. That was a slot.
Turnover loading. Turnover
To the
loading.
end zone,
Oh, my
touchdown,
gosh.
Trey Burton
It
again.
was like 2 of the Jags defenders were guarding each other.
Well, it was weird. There must have been a miscommunication because Pittman Jr. and Trey Burton both in the same spot. Doesn't
What is
matter.
going on?
Trey Burton gets the ball.
Fuck, have they played football before? Jesus. Too many days in the hot tub.
Extra point is up and it's good. Colts up 17-10. J Bay 12 says, Sean, any chance we could get a guest appearance from Rob Dyrdek on this? I'm going to say that's a hard pass from Rob. I'm cool with Rob, but he's too rich to want to do a free guest appearance on the Sports Gambling Podcast.
I did meet his parents. Maybe I could grease that angle.
His parents are great.
Yeah.
Maybe if he has something that he's dying to promote, if he does have his own whiskey, which is pretty good. So maybe we can get him to call in to promote his whiskey.
Sean Concept is back. He of course is he's the whale. He's Vegas
Mega
Dave.
Whale.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
Who you riding? How much you got? You laying a couple G's today?
I love how Diggity Dog, this is on his resume. Diggity is the guy. I invented the nose pierce.
Well, we definitely have a place for that.
Yes, exactly.
What else are you bringing to the table?
From the 5, 10, 15, 20. Couldn't make it to the 25.
I'm going to go ahead and say if you mix the air raid package with the nose beers invention, that might just get you in, right?
If you mail in some nose beers, your resume immediately goes to the top.
What do you think it is about a guy who bets a lot that wants to tell you that he bets a lot?
I don't know, Kramer. Seems like a little man syndrome.
Is it a dick measuring thing?
1st and 10 on their own 24. Minshew back to pass. There's pressure, but he completes it to Eifert.
Eifert is fire today.
Oh no, that's not Eifert.
Oh shit, another tight end, Sean. Get your tight ends in order.
That's Josh Oliver. That's a good ball there. 1st and 10 for the Jags after
Sean,
the 37.
Can you stop embarrassing yourself and show up with a little tight end knowledge for tomorrow night's game?
All right, I will work on that. Colts out of the nickel, delayed handoff to Chris Thompson.
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
Fucking read your blocks, dude. Go to the inside.
I would like to see a bit more from him in the passing game. I think he could do something. We've seen him with some absolutely electric games in between ACL tears.
Diggity Dog was busy with work for a week. Maybe muling some nose beers across the border. 2nd and 2. Hard count by Minshew. Bubble screen. Completes it.
Stupid ass bubble screen.
D.D. Westbrook, not much there.
He got fucked up there. See, again, I would prefer
3rd and 2.
I would prefer you just run it with Fournette again.
Of course.
Fournette hasn't been getting the carries. He was heavily involved in game 1, not using them game 2. 3rd and 2.
You can
Minshew
run
back
it
to
here.
throw.
Okay.
Oh, incomplete.
Jesus.
Eifert had it, couldn't hang on.
Run the ball.
The Jags are
Run
forced to punt.
the football.
Sean, I don't know if I like being on the same side as Colby. I think he's a mush. I do enjoy the people that are unaware of the $250 limit over at MyBookie.
Well, one guy said he didn't have a limit. It must be because he's winning so much.
I'm sure look, like any establishment, I'm sure if you're a good customer, they're willing to raise your limits. I mean, it happened. You know, that's the kind of conversation I got to have all the time out in Vegas, of course.
Kramer does have a host.
Look, I'm trying to get down on this game for a couple G's. Your guy is telling me he's only going to give me a G. Like, let's not embarrass ourselves here, right?
1st and 10 on their own 9. Colts getting the run game going. Marlon Mack juke move to the outside. Picks up 2.
King Swag said these guys low key sound like Buck and Aikman.
That is a disgusting act.
I'll fight you right now, bitch.
Now you said that as a compliment, so I will take it as a compliment.
Not me. Not me. Sean, the live updated number is Jags plus 9.5. 44.5 is still the total, right? Living on the edge there.
2nd and 7, delayed handoff to Naheem Hines.
There we go.
Loses yards.
Turnover loading.
I don't know why they give up the run game if you're the Colts.
There was only one guy that could fumble away this win, and his name was Jack Doyle.
No, Jack Doyle's the guy who puts his penis in the girl.
3rd and 9, empty set. Here you go. Love the empty set for the Colts so far. Rivers, the one glove on the left hand. There's plenty of time. Bullet pass complete.
Have you guys ever got any fucking pass rush? You loser ass franchise.
This
That's really where they're struggling.
3rd down conversion rate is through the roof.
He
for the
has
Colts.
like 30 minutes back there. Somebody hit somebody.
Big
Kick
Dick
somebody.
Phil, the kids are saying.
Jake's Pro calling out that he misses
Cox.
Reggie Wayne. I miss Marvin Harrison.
You know who doesn't? You know who I miss? The guy Marvin Harrison murdered. Do yourself a favor and Google Marvin Harrison murder, and he definitely murdered a guy. 2nd and 4.
By the way,
he's innocent.
By the way, I watched the episode 7 of the Jordan doc, and they really downplay the potential involvement in his gambling and his father's
Well,
stuff.
you know, he is the person that is directing this essentially.
They're just like, this is despicable.
Yeah.
Okay.
2nd and 4. Rivers hands it off to Hines, breaks it out. 40. Out to the
over.
43. Great run by Nyheim Hines.
Fuck this game.
Okay, they're saying Marvin Harrison paid for a murder but didn't commit it. Look in a little deeper because
guys,
he definitely
the eyewitness account. He walks up to a car.
He had the antique
unloads this antique gun. Oh
wow!
Shit.
And down goes Rivers. Finally, some pass rush.
Unloads on the guy and then just walks away.
Well, a lot of people say that, you know, who was the witness?
Whatever. I mean, all I'm saying is there's a bunch of circumstantial shit that would lead you to believe that Marvin Harrison may be the most gangster motherfucker in the history of the NFL.
I'm scared to keep talking about it. Put it that way. 2nd 18 out of the shotgun. Another handoff to Nyheim Hines. Nothing there.
This isn't good for the over, Sean.
No, and it's not good for minus 10.5 because Colts were on the move. That sack really disrupted the drive here. They have a chance to convert 3rd and 19.
And it was a gun that like there were only like 100 in the U.S. Like very rare.
Very
and Marvin
rare.
Harrison happened to have one of them.
It's like the O.J. Simpson when they found the shoes that only 6 people in the world owned. T.Y. Hilton jukes under a defender, juke. Well short of the first down.
Wow, Phillip Rivers only 6 incompletes, almost 300
alive,
yards.
Though we're staying alive. The person he shot was the witness.
Joey Buckets pointing out that Marvin Harrison's son is a stud wide receiver in high school in Philly, heading to Ohio State.
That is a disgusting act. Going to Ohio State. He went to Syracuse. Why couldn't he go back to Syracuse?
You can't do that.
All these
silly guys. Oh, is it going to rolls into the end zone for a touchback. And that's where the Jags will take over on their own 20, down 7 in Indy. An Elite 8 berth on the line. 12 minutes left to go. Kramer, we need 10 points for the second half over. I need 4 points to hit your adjusted. I can cover your adjusted 10.5.
Are you ready for the mania?
I'm a little worried we're going to get a little defensive touchdown here.
Minshew Maniacs. Play action by Minshew. Oh, almost intercepted again.
He's throwing that to the other team. Like
he's trying. We're due for a Minshew pick.
Not going to happen. Not on his birthday. All right, we're going to figure this out.
Not on his special day.
Well, we need 10 points in the second half for the over.
Yep. 2nd and 10. Minshew out of the shotgun again.
Big play.
Throwing it again.
Big play. Big play.
Checks it down to Thompson.
Yes.
Has the first down.
What are the odds Minshew's dad's done a few nose beers, but he's putting up drywall or something, right?
All that dude does is lift and nose beers.
Minshew.
It's like Arnold when he says he's coming in the gym. He's coming outside the gym. 1st and 10. Thompson.
Arnold was the fucking governor of California.
31 throws to 9 rushes for the Jags.
Wow.
I don't think that's what you want to do.
Tom Coughlin's
1st
rolling
and 10
over.
on the 34 and throw to Minshew. Leonard with the tackle.
There we go.
Nice little run, a catch out of the backfield. 7-yard pickup.
Tom Coughlin is rolling over in his grave right now.
Kramer, how many passing yards do you think Rivers has? He must be over 300. Right?
No, both guys are right in the 270 range, I believe.
Triple tight end set for the Jags. Heavy formation. Hands it off to Fournette.
There we go.
Smooth for the first down.
Isn't it great to see a nice
you
running play?
Let's shout out my bookie. We need some player props for the next round. Come on.
Would love to see those.
Elite 8, Final 4, championship. And don't forget, Sean, the precursor to the Super Bowl is, of course, an exhibition between the Giants and the Eagles.
Well, it's not an exhibition if you can bet on it, which you most certainly will be able to. Play action by Minshew. First and 10, deep down the field. There is a flag on the play.
Oh, go!
Don't tell me this is holding.
Conley down to the 14, but it looks like it could be coming back.
Son of a bitch! Illegal man downfield. Have we even seen that on Madden?
We have seen that.
Alabama motherfucker.
Oh my god,
Sean, we need a name for the Giants Eagles game.
The Turd Bowl. I don't know. NFC least special. The SGPN Classic.
Yeah.
First and 15 at the 42.
the nose beer bowl.
Hands it off to Thompson. Almost breaks the tackle. Only picks up a few there.
I like what I'm seeing from Thompson. I wouldn't mind to see a little bit more, just quick dump offs to him in the passing game. Let him go to work in the flat.
It's interesting though. Leonard Fournette only 6 carries so far in this game. Thought he would be involved in the bigger way.
Well, he had that touchdown in the 74-yard touchdown run.
Turnover loading. 2nd and 12. Minshew. Plenty of time.
Throw it.
No, he won't. He's sacked.
Fucking so stupid. So fucking stupid.
It is frustrating when they don't.
This game's going under. Fuck. It's dropping
illegal
units.
man downfield on like a 60-yard pass.
Just dropping units.
Fuck you, game.
I know, right? That was a big play. Let's go, Minshew.
Justin Houston with the sack. 3rd and 17.
Throw it downfield.
Minshew back to throw. Has time. Feels the pressure.
Jesus.
Checks it down to Thompson. Not going to do it.
At least he got rid of it, but man, fuck this game.
Fuck this game.
I want to see a replay on that illegal man downfield. I want to see a fucking replay.
Colby doesn't buy it.
Hometown cooking.
Kramer, MB33563. What if 2 high dogs make it to the championship game like the Browns or the Bears? Well, the championship game will be on a neutral field, but other than that, we're decided via point differential. Correct, Kramer?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go point differential all the way through the championship games. Super Bowl will be in like the Super Bowl mode, so it will be like where was the Super Bowl last year? Was it Houston?
Sounds accurate.
Wherever
Atlanta,
it was, Atlanta,
right?
wherever it was last year, that it will be just like that.
1st and 10 from the 20. Rivers completes it to Ty for the first down.
Colby,
He could fumble.
Colby, who you got in the late game?
I'm going with what's the live line right now?
Seahawks, Niners -5.5.
I'm still on the Niners. I bet it at 5.
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah.
Thank the good Lord, we're not on the same side.
No, I have San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm on
I have the
Seattle.
Niners.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're on the same side? I'm confused. You said you're on the Niners.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that side.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be on the side of Colby. Colby's a fucking.
Colby's
mush.
gonna get hot late. I can tell.
Colby is mush from a Bronx.
I'm pushing right now. What are you talking about?
A lot of people are pushing right now.
I need the
And
over.
the Colts are pushing the ball down the field.
I need a goddamn over. Let's go. Pick 6. Loading.
2nd and 4. Rivers out of the shotgun.
Oh yes, pick 6.
Play action. Ooh, well covered T.Y. Hilton, but he pulls it down.
Let me tell you
down
something.
to the 42.
Phillip Rivers is not this good anymore. This fucking game.
We don't know that.
He's a piece of shit. All right. I mean, he's fucking like 43 years old.
Yeah, he could hit the wall, but I don't know. If you give him an offensive line and he plays in a dome in this Frank Reich system, it's kind of the best case scenario. But I agree. There's a chance he's falling off a cliff.
The chat agrees with me. Colby's a mush.
To the end zone.
Oh my god.
And he pulls it down
Fuck
for a
this game.
touchdown.
Over. Stupid fucking game.
Colby, you really had to call out Phillip there.
Yeah, really.
It just look at that throw too. He throws
That's a
it like
great
a
ball.
fucking girl.
Great catch. Who is?
And that is Zach Pascal for the touchdown.
Great catch. Way to hold on to the ball. We've
Colts
seen
extending the lead to 14, and now the 24-point second half over, which we threw out to our clients, Kramer, is within well within range. Gonna need a field goal push touchdown to close it out.
How did he not drop that? He was hit. Any other player on the field drops that shit.
I was going to say, we've seen most of the CPU receivers drop that with contact in the air. Strong hands to hold on.
It's bullshit.
What
Sean.
are some updated numbers, Kramer?
Oh, I'm waiting on it. Here we go. Stay tuned. -110 on odd and even, Sean.
Okay.
What do you think the overall is? Odd, even, split.
What do you mean?
It's 10-10.
Oh,
we've had 20 games.
There's no odd is not sharp anymore. I would.
It's been zigging and zagging though.
I do like odd here actually to close things out because a field goal or a touchdown, you're covered with odd. To the 20, down to the 30, and that's where the Jags will take over. Down 2 touchdowns, 5:54.
Not sure they can come back, Colby.
An Elite 8 berth is on the line. Will Gardner Minshew have an amazing birthday, or will? Well, he probably will have an amazing birthday either way. You know this guy's getting laid regardless after the game. Out of the shotgun. Minshew has time, feels the pressure.
Ooh. Big throw.
You sure you don't want to put an illegal downfield on that one, you pieces of shit? Huh?
Throws into traffic and D.D. Westbrook with the grab and the first down. Okay. Guys gotta hurry it up here a little bit. Jacksonville.
Tick, 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 tick. Can someone spice up the chat? Maybe some emojis for me to look at.
Minshew. Again, bullet pass accurate. D.D. Westbrook with the catch. Gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock.
Minshew goes shit, down 2 touchdowns.
Minshew goes over 300 yards. Tale of 2 games. Throws for 180. They win by 2 touchdowns.
Well, that's because they were running the ball and they just haven't done that at all.
Throw for 300. You're losing.
And let me tell you something. The Colts aren't a physical team. They should have just gave it to Fournette all game.
Minshew back to pass. Almost intercepted. Hit him right in the hands. He's had 3 or 4 of those now.
We're lucky.
Should have been intercepted.
We're lucky to be down by only.
What's his rating in this game? Who rated this guy?
Probably some University of Washington guy.
He's got to be a 95, right?
Second and 10.
He's got 99 in the stickman column.
Minshew out of the shotgun. Colts sitting in a dime. Woo.
Hey, are you afraid of the ball receiver? Step up, catch it.
Those arms are pretty embarrassing right there from Minshew.
That's what I'm saying. They did him no favors. I want to talk to these programmers.
3rd and 10.
You didn't give my friend big enough arms.
Minshew, plenty of time.
Please
surveying the field.
Yeah.
Deep down the middle, complete.
There we go.
It's getting interesting.
Do I sense a push?
Push is certainly in the mix. DJ Chark with the completion down to the 21.
Sean, this puts us over for the second half. If we get a touchdown here.
That's true. But I need my minus 10.5. So I'm rooting against the points here. Minshew out of the shotgun. Ooh.
What the hell was that?
There's a worm burner into the ground.
A worm burner.
2nd and 10 for the Jags
that.
on the 21.
He rooted for Donovan McNabb. He knows that word well. Donovan the worm burner McNabb.
Is he still doing Campbell's Chunky Soup commercials with his mom?
No, and that wasn't his real mom. Minshew back to throw, completes it to D.D. Westbrook.
Look, this little cha-cha bullshit of a little dink.
Cha-cha-cha.
3rd and 4 down territory.
D.D. Westbrook with the catch, 3rd and 7.
I like 3rd and 7 though. Better than 3rd and 1. So let's get this.
Colby's theory on 3rd and 1 is pretty great. 3rd and 7. Minshew out of the shotgun. Has a lot of time to the end zone.
Oh!
There we go. There we go, Minshew. Can you say push or backdoor cover? What's up, Ursley? Go do some fucking pills, you jackass.
Wow.
All right?
Oh, shit's getting real.
I'm just
in the second half over cashes. Give it out to our clients.
Catching.
Jags with the extra point. Big here.
And we're also 3 points away from me cashing the over 43.5 I gave my client, Sean.
Well, I think my hope for cashing the 10.5, it's on the ropes, but I think Indy only being up 7 is going to be aggressive and look to score.
Turnover loading.
We haven't seen a 3 and out from Indy today, have we?
And let me tell you, as a guy who watched Phillip Rivers with the Chargers, he struggles in late game situations.
Correct me if I'm wrong, someone in the chat, but I don't think we've seen a 3 and out from the Colts.
Oh, maybe you're right.
This would be a really awesome time for us, Colby, to have a first 3 and out.
You don't need a 3 and out if you have turnover loading.
Okay. I'm not going to lean on a turnover though. Nope. No one is disagreeing with me. I think we see our 3 and out. Let's go. No Colts punts. What? Is that
they've
real?
definitely punted. Out of the end zone, 10, 15, 20. Out to the 23. That's where the Colts will take over.
Here it is. There's something about Mania that's going to do this for us, guys.
I do believe.
Exactly, buddy.
We need a 4 seed in the Elite 8. This is the one.
Here we go.
We need the Cowboys to lose too. So 2 4 seeds.
1st and 10. Philip under center. Oh, they're going to throw it. Has plenty of time. Completes it to T.
Oh, he dropped
it.
Incomplete.
Come on. He took 2 steps. That's
Phillip,
a fumble.
346 yards thrown so far and 3 touchdowns.
He's really trying to give Mr. Mahomes a run for his money.
Mahomey.
I think he's within 50.
2nd and 10. 3:11 left to go.
Just keeping it in the air.
Another throw, but this one's complete to Pascal. That's a 7 yard pickup. 3rd and 3 for the Colts. Not running at all.
I got an idea, guys.
If I'm doing
man-to-man defense, what's that?
I was going to say, if I'm doing the math right, I believe he may have just passed Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes had 826 yards.
3rd and 3 for the Colts. Philip back to throw. Completes it to Trey Burton.
Of course, he's wide open.
And that's who he's been going to all game.
Because they don't man up.
But you're talking about man up and man on man.
Just pray for us as we go through this stuff.
Phillip Rivers is now the leading passer in Madden Mayhem.
SoCo 79 calling for that shout out. All right, bro. What do you want me to say? Is it your birthday as well? As Gardner Minshew, shout out to SoCo 79. Sacco 79.
What do you think he's doing when he's asking for that shout out, Sean?
I don't know. He just wants to hear his sweet Twitch handle getting yelled at.
Let's go. Big stop right here.
Double tight end sets, and they finally run the ball.
Yes.
Mac picks up a couple.
Here we go, Colby.
Okay.
Drama in Indy. Late. Pick 6 loading.
Pick 6 loading. So. We got a feeling.
I don't think so.
Or a fumble. Could be a fumble. He could fumble.
King swing 24-32. Hand me whatever you smoking, bruh, or drinking. I wish I'll give you a digital Jameson. 2nd and 8. Clock's running. Hand off to Naheem Hines. Picks up a handful.
There's got to be a turnover coming.
And I can't do math. Phillip Rivers has not passed Patrick Mahomes.
There we go.
3rd and 5.
The universe is correct.
3rd and 5 for the Colts. Look for T.Y. Hilton here.
It's Jack Doyle or bust, Green.
Okay, I can see him getting involved.
There's gonna be a 4-yard completion to Jack Doyle.
There are 3 tight ends. Instead they keep it safe. They hand it off to Marlon Mack.
Yeah, baby.
Down goes Mack.
Oh my goodness.
All right, they're really gonna do this on his birthday. They're really gonna let
all
him.
His days.
Yeah. They're gonna give it to him, Colby.
Look out for a pick 6 going the other way, because Minshew has been nailing these defenders right in the hands. No timeouts, but they should have a decent amount of time on the clock to go down and tie this game. Fair catch.
Oh no!
Go.
Downs the ball at the 2.
Oh no!
It will truly be Minshew magic if they pull out this tie. 98 yards are facing Minshew.
Can we get the breaking news?
I mean, the great John Elway's done it before.
The legend of Minshew Mania starts now. Actually, it would be Minshew Mayhem Mania.
I like that. I like that, buddy.
And they hand it off with no timeouts.
That was
Fournette.
a huge run.
Lowers
give
the
him some
shoulder.
breathing room. I like it.
That's a horrible play call, though.
They're gonna blow 20 seconds though.
More than that. 9-yard pickup for the Jags.
He almost broke that.
Completely unaware that they He can fumble. Completely unaware that they don't have a timeout.
Only 20 seconds.
Minshew back to throw. Feeling the pressure. Spin move.
Fuck, man. This fucking spin move.
Down
shit.
goes Minshew at their
Barry
own 4.
Sanders.
DeForest Buckner again having a game. Big acquisition from the Niners in the offseason.
I have this weird feeling we're going to see a defensive touchdown.
Something weird's going to happen right here.
3rd and 8.
Safety.
Clock's running. 54 seconds left to go in the game. Minshew back to throw. Ooh.
This is scary because would they score?
What happens if they go for it here?
They're going to go for it.
Does the CPU know to kneel the ball? I don't know if they do. I think they would run one play. Although I've been informed in the chat that the CPU only kneels it if there's less than 1 minute to go. So maybe, I don't know, could get interesting here. Minshew on 4th down.
Don't get a safety, you asshole.
Oh, deep down the field. Incomplete.
He almost got a safety. I mean, look, I'll take a push. Don't lose me money, Minshew.
And the Colts take over on the 4-yard line.
Will they kneel it?
This is going to get interesting.
Will they kneel it?
Will they kneel?
Original spread was 7.
Don't you do this to me. Don't you fucking do this to me.
No, and they kneel.
Yes.
God damn it.
I love you, Minshew.
Ka-ching.
Fake kneel. Go. Oh, I had a little bit of hope there, but I think it is. If it's under a minute, that's when they start kneeling.
Odd cashes.
We threw out odd. We threw out second half over. The 7 was a push. And Kramer, you're down to only being down 3 units because you got that 10.5 you talked me into.
And Jack Doyle moves on.
And that'll do it.
Well, I didn't lose money.
Colts move on.
Could have been worse.
The Colts move on with a point differential, Sean, of 14.
Oh my God!
Player of the game, Phil Rivers. Makes sense. 359 yards, 3 touchdowns,
golly.
0 INTs.
I'm on the Niners, Chief. I didn't lose this game. I'm not a mush.
No. Who do you like in the late game, Colby?
Niners.
And we are calling the late game between the San Francisco 49ers at home against the Seattle Seahawks. Kramer, do we have an updated line?
You put me on the spot, but we do. I'm seeing the same line I said earlier, Sean. We have 5.5. We have +175 on the money line for the Seahawks, -275 for the Niners. 50.5 is the total. Seahawks 23, 49ers 28 on the team total. First half -3 for the Niners, 24.5, and first quarter -1.5 for the Niners. 10 is the total.
Push, kind of like kissing your sister. You know who likes that?
Just pray for us, as we go through this stuff.
All right, fun game considering it was a push, but again, cash that second half over. Other than that, yeah,
Good for Phillip. He deserves this, right?
Indeed. No. Joey Bucket's 5-0 in the Sweet 1600.
Oh shit!
Look out! He's going to be climbing up the leaderboard.
Wow.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Kicking off the late games, 7 o'clock on the West Coast, 10 o'clock on the East. For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
I will see you in 27 minutes, Sean.
Kramer, let it ride.